Look, give me less than 15 minutes and I guarantee you'll have clarity and actionable steps on how you can finally hit 10K a month with your SMMA. I've literally dedicated my life the past 4 years to scaling agencies, and I scaled 2 of my own to over 100K a month in the home improvement niches. And now I've collected and advised over $30 million in agency revenue and helped over 100 agency owners hit 10K a month. So this video is gonna be raw, unedited, straight value. So if you can't fucking pay attention and you're a dopamine monkey and you need those crazy edits, then this isn't for you. But if it is, lock in and let's get to it. So step 1 of hitting 10K a month with your agency, you need appointments, right? You need fucking people to talk to, or you're not going to make any money if you have no one to fucking talk to. It's that simple. So you need to set more appointments. And if you're already setting appointments, you need to set way more appointments, right? And the reason is people have no idea who you are. No one knows that you're selling shit. And if they did, then maybe they would buy it. If they don't, then no one's going to buy your shit because no one knows. I guarantee you, if you said, I'm going to sell something for $1,000, let's say minimum, and you went to 10,000 people and asked them to buy it, somebody would say, yeah. 1 out of 10,000, like that's pretty fucking easy. But if you're not even reaching out to anybody, no one is possibly ever going to buy your thing. Literally immediately in this moment, we need to start outreaching to people and telling them that our product exists and that we're selling marketing services and getting in front of people's eyeballs. Because if we're not doing that, honestly, we're cooked and we're never going to make any money because, well, shit, it's like no one knows us, like I just said. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to one of these websites, D7 Lead Finder, Data Miner, and Apollo.io. Before you go to these websites, you need a niche. A niche is basically like what you specialize in. So there's heart surgeons versus nurses. So a heart surgeon is paid way more than a nurse because they're specialized at heart surgery and they're so good at it, so they command a much higher income than a nurse because a nurse is kind of decent at a lot of things. So we want to be a specialist in our field. And so whatever niche you want to pick, people overcomplicate this shit all the time, is I would literally just pick one that's rich and there's a lot of them. I would pick it right now within the next 20 seconds and stick to it for the rest of your career because every niche sucks. The niche isn't going to save you. The niche isn't going to make you 100K. The niche isn't going to make you 5. Every single one of them is bad, and it's just, you got to weigh the pros and the cons, and eventually you got to accept them. So boom, there we go. You got a niche. Whatever one you were thinking of, I would just pick that one and just take action on it because I guarantee you, you can profit 50K a month in whatever niche you're thinking of, even if it's fucking dog walking, right? So after we have a niche, we're going to go to one of these websites, like I said, either D7 Lead Finder, Data Miner, or Apollo.io. Now, it doesn't really matter. This one's the cheapest. Everyone knows D7 Lead Finder, so a lot of the contacts have been scraped in the past. Anyways, this is just going to allow you to scrape, is what it's called, thousands and tens of thousands of different contacts in your niche. So let's say you pick the niche dog walking or roofing. Let's just use roofing as a good example. We would go to D7 Lead Finder and we would just make an account and we would download as many leads as we physically can in our niche. Now, once you've gotten the contacts from one of these 3 websites, what we do next is we go to a website called textgrid.com. What textgrid.com allows us to do is send SMS blasts. An SMS blast is, you've probably seen with these ecom brands, let's say Young LA or whatever ecom brand, and they're about to drop a big launch, right? They text everybody on their list and they spam them basically saying, hey, we have a new product. Now, the reason I love text blasts so much is because an average open rate on a text blast is 97%. Because if you text someone's cell phone, they're gonna like see the text at least. Versus with emails, it's around 20% open the email. And then cold calls, the average open rate or like pickup rate is 3%. So with text blasts, we can get way more people to see than cold calls or emails, and you can make it be way cheaper and just get way fucking better results. Just go look up textgrid.com, go make an account and go start to get signed up. Now keep in mind, we're gonna be sending 1,000 text blasts every single day minimum to see the results and hit 10K a month, which you guys wanna hit. Now this is exactly what you're gonna say in the text blast, one of these 3 different things. Number 1, it's Amy, are you taking on any additional X jobs at this point in time? So let's say we're in the roofing niche, it would literally be like, hey, it's Amy, are you taking on any additional roofing jobs at this point in time? Hey, it's Amy, are you taking on any additional dog walking clients at this point in time? Hey, it's Amy, are you taking on any additional Invisalign patients at this point in time? This is kind of a bait and switchy text. It's basically like, are you taking on any more projects? So that you're talking to is like, are you a lead? Like, do you want a roof? Or are you trying to sell me something? And so you're gonna get a lot of replies, and it's an easy way to book a lot of appointments. Next, hey John, testing something brand new for X. So X would be like your niche. So hey John, I'm testing something brand new for roofers and I thought of you. To keep it exclusive, we're only reaching out to the next 10 roofing business owners that reply. Let me know if you want the details. This one, you're gonna get less replies, but there's gonna be higher intent, which basically just means that more people are gonna, like, if someone replies to this one, they're gonna be way more likely to book an appointment with you than if somebody replies to this one. You know, because this one, we're gonna get way more replies, but some of them might be kind of fucking with you. Some of them might not know what's happening. Some of them are gonna be pissed at you. You might be able to book more appointments, but with this one, you might be able to book more appointments that actually are qualified, are gonna show up to the call and things like that. The third one we use is, hey, it's Amy. Sorry for reaching out like this. It's probably super unprofessional. Just reaching out because we're helping niche offer. So it would basically be like, hey, it's Amy. Sorry for reaching out. It's probably super unprofessional. Just reaching out because we're helping roofers close more jobs on a pay-per-close basis. So the reason why this one's so powerful is because we have our offer in the actual SMS SMS blast. Now, most of the time in marketing, whatever your offer is always going to be the thing that gets you the result, right? So like when we're running paid ads, either for our clients or for ourselves, whatever offer we're running is going to be the thing that gets somebody to click. So if we're going to be running an offer that's like, oh, you only pay per close, or 90 appointments guaranteed in 30 days, or something like that, now they're going to be way more incentivized to click rather than we were just like, oh, we're just going to help roofing guys get more jobs. So let's say you're a beginner and you're just trying to hit 10K a month and you're like just getting into the game and you're not booking many calls at all. The offer that I would go for is only pay per close. I'm basically saying, hey, if you're an agency owner, I'm going to come to you, I'm going to help you close more deals, and you only pay me when I close a deal, or when you close a deal. Of course you're going to fucking say yes to that offer. It's irresistible. No one would possibly say no to that offer. So what you would do is you would offer that with like a $500 to $1,000 setup. So a setup cost plus however much on the back end. Like I said, the reason this is good is because you book way more fucking appointments because the offer is amazing. If you're a very beginner, that's the offer that I would run. And this is kind of the text that I would send. So it'd be, hey, it's Amy. Sorry for reaching out like this. It's probably super unprofessional. Just reaching out because we're helping roofers close more jobs on a pay per job basis. Let me know if you're interested. This one's good, but you're going to book calls that are like pretty unqualified and don't actually know what you're offering. Now we have the software that's going to send the 1,000 SMS blasts every day. We know what SMS blasts are. We have our niche. We have our list that we're going to put into the software and start texting people. And we have the script. Next step is we're going to call the leads as soon as possible. So just to give you guys clarity on like what exactly that's going to look like, we're going to send the text blast. They're going to reply either yes or I'm interested, or maybe they're going to tell you to fuck off. But if they say yes, I'm interested, what we need to do is we need to call them as soon as fucking possible from whatever phone number. We literally have seen an increase in 20 times the amount of appointments booked if we just call that lead within 3 minutes. Now, of course, like you're not going to be able to call every lead in that like time span. If you're like sending those text blasts, it costs money. It's not expensive, but it costs money. And if you're going to do that and you're not going to call your leads within 5 minutes, you're wasting your fucking money and it's a waste of your time. It's going to feel scary to pick up the phone the first few times because it is. Because you're going to talk to somebody, they might tell you to fucking go die and kill yourself, but it's fine. It is hard. It's hard to do this. It's not easy, but you know what else is hard is working at fucking McDonald's. So like pick up the fucking phone. I've seen so many people be like, oh, I'm going to send this text blast. Somebody's going to text me and I'm not going to call them. I hope they don't pick up. Motherfucker, like, are you serious? You think you're going to close somebody by not even talking to them? Now I need to get off this tangent. Basically, we call them as soon as possible. Basically, if you're not doing this, like you're not going to see the results that you want to. So this is the exact script that we use to set the appointment. So they say yes, we consider that a lead. Once they're a lead, we call them, we set an appointment with them for a sales call. What it is there's a connection phase. So it's, hey, is this John Cole from business name? I saw you responded to one of our texts about getting more jobs on a pay per job basis. Does that ring a bell? Cool. I had a second here. I wanted to reach out, see if I could help. You got a few. So give me some more context. What caught your attention? So you guys can obviously read this. That's the connection part of the call. After that, we go to current situation, which is, what are you guys currently doing? So I know you said that pay per close interested you. Why is that? So I know you mentioned XYZ earlier. What do you mean by that? I guess help me understand. What are you currently doing to get more jobs? How many jobs are you currently doing? We get a gauge of what they're currently doing here. Next, we go to what their goal is and what their problem is. So I get you want to get more leads for your business, but what's the goal with that? Like, what are you trying to get to eventually, right? And then why? We kind of go into problem, but this is the exact script. I won't go over it to a T. That'd be a whole separate video, but you can copy this exact thing, use it in your business. Side note, I'm outside. It's night, South Florida. It's late on Sunday night, getting this video out for you guys. So let me know if you like this background, the one inside. I've been kind of doing them all over my house, just seeing what y'all fuck with. And if you've been watching and you're not subscribed and I'm providing you value in this video, click the link below, drop a sub. It's greatly appreciated. But step 3, right? After, let's say we call them, they become a lead, they say yes, we call them, we set an appointment, we book them in, right? So all we do is we book them in with a sales call. So a few things that I want you guys to keep in mind is we only book them for the same day and the next day. If they're like, I want to book 3 weeks from now, they're not going to buy shit. Like they're not serious. But like, I want you guys to realize, like, there are leads that are unclosable. There are people that literally won't buy shit. And like, you talking to them is pretty fucking useless, right? It's like, why would you ever waste your time talking to a girl that's never going to date you ever, or never going to let you do anything? It's useless. It's a waste of your time. So if someone's going to book 3 weeks in the future, like, they're not serious enough to actually make a decision. And so I wouldn't take the call at all. Booking a call for no reason, again, useless. What we've seen with also only booking same day, next day. So if I called you today, I'd be like, okay, we can only book for today or tomorrow. Show rates are just way higher because it's way sooner and people are way more serious. Now, next, we send them the VSL, but I wouldn't worry about this for you guys right now. If you're under 10K a month, it's honestly not that important. And then third, what we need is Calendly automations. And then I suggest you guys get a software called Calendly. It's just an appointment scheduling software. They're going to be able to book into your calendar, or you book them into the calendar, and they're going to get automated reminders of when the call is scheduled for. So this is again going to help increase show rates. If somebody's going to book the call, but they're not actually going to show up to it, then booking the call is fucking useless. So they're going to get reminded of when the call is and everything like that. Now, the last thing, when you're booking them in, right after you set that appointment, you call, I would text them and just be like, hey, it was nice meeting you. Again, my name's John. I'll see you at XYZ time. Like, you want them to have your personal number and also that number from the Calendly automation. Because if you build a personal connection with them, they're going to like you way fucking more, right? And then they're going to be way more likely to show up. People have no problem no-showing business owners. They're like, oh, so just a business? Like, I don't care. When you build a personal connection with somebody, you don't want to fuck them over. So I'd make sure I drop that text right after I send the text blast or right after I book that appointment. Now, step 4 is just going to be closing. Again, closing's a whole different fucking beast. I have a bunch of videos about closing. My video from 2 days ago, literally about closing. So if you guys want to check that out, go check that out. But you can just screenshot these, and this is the exact script that I would use and that we do use when it comes to closing clients. Now, the last thing is how to ensure your success. It took me a really long time to hit 10K a month. It honestly took me 2 fucking years because I'm stupid. Hopefully you guys aren't as stupid as me, and I'm sure you're not because I was really fucking dumb. The first thing is speed wins. You can do 2 things after watching this video. You know exactly what you need to do now. Like, I'm not gatekeeping shit. Like, people think it's so fucking complicated to hit 10K a month. All it is the accountability. Literally, can you hold yourself accountable and do the things that you already know you need to be doing? Because most of the time that's what it is. Do you want to go start sending text blasts in 5 minutes from now? Or do you want to wait 3 weeks and start sending text blasts then? If you want to hit 10K a month, I guarantee you want to do it this month or next month. No one wants to hit 10K a month in a year from now. And so if you want it fast, you have to start moving really fucking fast. The reason why I got this mansion, this Rolex, and where the fucking have the shit that I have at such a young age is because I take action, I move fast, and I make fast decisions. I wanted to move to South Florida. I used to live in Arizona. This is a decision that would take somebody 3 months to make. What house do I do? What couch do I buy? These decisions were made in milliseconds. I want to move to South Florida. Okay, I'm moving. Now I'm not redoing my lease here because I don't want to. I'm moving to Cape Town. 3 months. Boom. It's done. Like, I'm not talking about literally, first off, we have to move with speed within the business. We have to move with speed so we can get data back and so we can start innovating and getting better. But more importantly, in our personal life, that would have taken somebody 3 weeks to make that decision. Instead, it took me 3 seconds. Those 3 weeks, I'm allowed to think about work. I'm allowed to start. I've cultivated that space to do whatever I want. So indecision is a decision to waste time. And so I want you guys to think about literally take action. Speed is king. Do it now. Second, take action is literally what I just said. You can do 2 things. You can wait again 3 weeks, or you can take action right now in this moment, right after this video. You will consume so much knowledge, and I guarantee you, since you're watching YouTube, you're the type that probably watches YouTube all the time. If you don't go and actually do the shit that you see on YouTube, it's fucking useless. I appreciate you watching my video. I really fucking do. But if you're not going to go and actually implement what I'm talking about in this video, then why did you watch the video? You wasted fucking 15 minutes of your life. You wasted your fucking life. And so watch this video. Please don't even watch another one of mine. Go start sending these text blasts. And every single time you come into a problem, come to my channel, come on YouTube and try and fix it from there. But don't just go watch a fuck ton of YouTube channels, read a bunch of books and not do anything with that information. You can be the smartest person in the whole entire world. If you do nothing, nothing will change. You knowing a shit ton about business means fuck all. You knowing a shit ton about fitness means fuck all. You will still be fat and fucking skinny if you don't go to the gym and eat right. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So take action. Number 3, fail fast, which is the same as these 2. You failing is 1 step closer to you winning. And that's the way you have to think about it. You're going to fail. You're going to eat shit on a long enough time horizon. If you just don't fucking quit and you play the game long enough, you will make money. 2 years from now, I guarantee you, if you stick at it every single day for 2 years, you will be profiting 30K a month every month. Or if you're not okay with that, fucking quit now. Save yourself the time. Save people like me the time. Do not even start. I'm not saying it's going to take that long, but it for sure can if you're not doing the right things. And you just need to be okay with the fact that some people go to school for 4 years to make 6K a month, or you can lock in for 2 years and be profiting 30 to 50 to 100 if you just try. Number 4, volume over everything. The answer to all of your problems in this business is send more fucking outreach. Let's say you're booking 3 sales calls with 1,000 DMs sent or 1,000 SMS blasts sent. 10x it. Send 10,000 every single day. You'll book 10x the calls. The easiest way to 10x your business is to 10x how many calls you're booking, which is to 10x your leads. So volume, sheer volume will solve almost every single problem that you could ever fucking have. I'm telling you to send 1,000. That's the bare fucking minimum. Don't you dare send 500. Like, if you want the result, I would send 5K, right? It's going to cost a little bit more money, but if you want it, you want it. And again, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys soon. I'm trying to with these daily uploads. Let me know if you have any feedback, video ideas you want, drop them in the comments. Again, subscribe if I'm providing you value, and I'll catch you all.